welcome to Victor Road Sports Set. I'm Vernon. Welcome to our daily update show, the recap of the last 24 hours of sports here on a Saturday morning, 7 o'clock sharp, man. Looking good today. It is looking good. Oh, a lot of people in the chat there. So I want to shout out to everybody in the chat. I hope you guys doing well, wherever you are and whatever time it is, morning, afternoon, or night. Whew, yesterday was an absolute screamer of a day. Did you guys watch that FIFA World Cup draw? Holy moly. 2 hours and 15 minutes of absolute bullshit. Unbelievable. FIFA has definitely got a brown nose. He had that Gianni Infantino had his tongue so far up Donald Trump's ass. Unbelievable, man. That was the biggest load of hogwash, but never mind. Let's get into it. Let's check out the topics before we start. Holy moly. There they are. World Cup draw. Yes, I've got to have a bit of World Cup draw here. Some rugby, Formula 1, cricket, snooker, NHL, and NBA. All on the channel this morning. Magical stuff there, man. So let's get into it. Oh, man. The World Cup draw yesterday. Vic and I did it live. I was... the most boring thing I've done for a long time. That was 2 hours I'm not getting back in my life. No, it was just a brown nose event. Gianni Infantino shoving his... No, come on, man. Konnichiwa! Vern loved the draw. Vern was fucking... I was scared I was going to miss the rugby. That was my problem. Nah, the draw, man. Okay, come on. First of all, you know, the music, I don't know where they got these people from. I mean, Robbie Williams has been, Nicole Scherzinger has been, I mean, Lauryn Hill, come on, man. Jesus was from the 90s. And of course, at the end, the YMCA there. Donald loved it. And they was doing the Donald dance there. The Donald dance. I think Donald must have requested old YMCA at the end there, so you can boogie a bit there. I just saw old his wife there. Oh, what's her name again? I don't know. Melania, exactly. Melania laughing her ass off and the Mexican president pissing herself with laughter. So that was pretty fun. But listen here, we got to go down to some serious stuff there. Donald did get the FIFA Peace Prize award. Bless him, man. Bless him. He got it, you know. When is FIFA like a country, man? FIFA giving out awards like they fucking think they're the UN or something like that. The most corrupt organization on the planet, man. FIFA, what a load of dumbasses. But never mind. Let's get into the draw. I'll put out the whole thing on top there. You go, check that out, man. That is the draw. Holy moly. That's a lot of teams to get in there. Next time Alva's at the music. Okay. That is the draw at the moment. I'm not going to go through all of it because it'll take me about half an hour. But that is the draw. The group I find actually quite interesting is the last one. Group L there with England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. That should actually not be too bad. Otherwise, it's a good group there for the South Africans. It's a good group for the USA as well there with USA, Paraguay, Australia, and the winner of Pool C. I just find it an absolute joke. I'm going to take it away now. It's an absolute joke doing a draw with not all the teams qualified yet. Oh, man. Let's do the Donald. Oh, I should have had some YMCA on this morning, man. Damn. That is your FIFA draw. Disappointing in every way, man. And it's out of here. Next up, we have the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Yes, it's the final Formula 1 Grand Prix of the season. Going down to the wire, man. These three men here, yes, it's Lando, Oscar, and Max going down to the wire. I just saw myself doing the dad dance. It's bad, man. It's bad. Title race there. Let's check out the standings before. Yeah, we got Lando out there with 12-point lead in front of Max and Oscar there with a 16-point lead over Oscar. It's going to go down to the wire. Qualifying is today. The race is tomorrow. Formula 1. Racing has been really bad this year, but it's a title race. It's tight, so that is quite interesting. Otherwise, let's get it out of here, man. Formula 1. I'll definitely watch it because I love my Formula 1, but this, I don't know, it's just getting boring, man. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. Tell me about it. But check out our poll there in the chat. Who is your favorite F1 driver of all times? Yes, you could have had a lot of other people in there. I put in Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, and Ayrton Senna. You could have put in Prost in there. I mean, Alan Prost, I loved Alan Prost personally myself when he drove for Renault back there. in the day. You could have put in, who else you could have been? Mika Hakkinen maybe, Nigel Mansell, Damon Hill. You know, you could have put a lot of people in there. I just put those four in, so don't slate me for that, you know. It's just the way it is, just the way it is. But keep on voting. Then let's get into some rugby, because last night there was still rugby. And I was a calm, collective person last night. I was really calm, I must say. I was proud of myself. You know, I was very strongly calm, yes. It was the Investec Cup. Let's put out all the games there in the Investec Cup. It is like the Champions League of rugby. There were two games last night. The Sale Sharks lost to the Warriors 21-26. Yeah, Glasgow, a good evening for the URC teams as well, man. Very good evening for the URC teams, because Bayonne lost to the Stormers. Bayonne lost to the almighty Stormers. 17-26. What a victory. The Stormers just keep on rolling, undefeated this season. It's great to be a Stormers fan at the moment. I had 2 or 3 minutes of a bit, a bit edgy last night. Just 2 or 3 minutes. And then I calmed down again, went on, because the Stormers were in control of the game. Then one of their players gets a red card after being on the field for 2 minutes. Andre Smith, I'm going to say it out there, he stamped on somebody. You know, South Africans, they're a bit dirty in the rugby. Had to go out with a red card, 20-minute red card. But we took control after that. It was done and dusted. I was calm. I was collective. Stormers got lucky. Matty, stick that up your pipe and smoke it, my son. But that is, today we do have some games on the channel. I'll get into that one straight after, but it's Saracens Claremont. That's a good one. Bulls Bordeaux. La Rochelle against Leicester Tigers. Leinster against Harlequins. That's the top one tonight. Scarlets against Bristol. Bath against Munster. Selection Paloise against Northampton Saints. We got Toulouse against the Sharks tomorrow. Gloucester against Custers. And Edinburgh against Toulon. That is your Investec Rugby. Let's get it out of here. There was one game in the Challenge Cup, and the Challenge Cup is like the UEFA EuroLeague competition, so tier under the champions. Ulster hammering Racing there, 61-7. URC, baby. Ooh, it's a strong league, man. So let's get that one out there. And don't forget, Vic is going to do some Sevens rugby this morning at 9 o'clock. Join Vic for that one. Sevens, baby. Sevens rugby. It's the first time we're doing sevens since the Olympics, so I'm going to look forward to that one. I think I'll be chilling back and just watching that one. I'm going to enjoy it. So join Vic at that one at 9 o'clock for the sevens rugby. It's going to be epic, man. It is in Cape Town, the mother city. Join us there. Beautiful views there in Cape Town. Stunning stuff. Then don't forget to join me at 4 o'clock for this game. It is the Bulls against Bordeaux. That's going to be a screamer. Andre Pollard's up in the starting lineup. And the bench of the Bulls are stacked with Springboks, so that is looking good. The Bulls and the Stormers are taking this somewhat seriously, this Champions League and Challenge League stuff. So check out that one. Starts at about 4 o'clock. Join me for that one, live on this channel. And that is your rugby. And it's gone. Then we'll get into some cricket. Yes, it is the Ashes going on at the moment. I'll put that one out there. That was the score when I did it. I'll just quickly check that the score now. England were all out in the first innings for 334. It is day 3 now, and Australia is 450 for 8. So that's looking good for the Aussies, leading there by 116 runs. Good stuff there for the Aussies. And then... Oh, I skipped out. No, never mind. I skipped out some stuff, but never mind. Then this game will be later on today. It is India against South Africa. That is in like a one-day test there between those two nations. Yeah, it's one apiece. So winner takes all in this one. That starts at 9. That is your cricket. And it's out of here. Holy moly. Let's get back. We do have some Premier League today. Here we go. Vic said he might even do that Aston Villa Arsenal game. So just look at your notifications. He's flip-flopping a bit, Vic, you know. Aston Villa against Arsenal. That should be a cracker there today. Bournemouth against Chelsea. Everton, Notts Forest. Man City, Sunderland. Newcastle, Burnley. Spurs, Bradford. Leeds United, Liverpool. Brighton, West Ham. Fulham, Crystal Palace. And on Monday, it is Wolverhampton Wanderers against the Manchester United. I was going to say mighty Manchester United, but it's not. It is Manchester United. So... check that one out. That one will be on the channel as well. I don't know why we do this to ourselves, but never mind. That is your Premier League football. But there were some other football games last night, so I'll get quickly into that one. In the French Ligue 1, we had Brest, and we love a bit of Brest on this channel. Brest beat Monaco 1-0, and Lille beat Marseille 1-0 as well. So the two favorites here, Monaco and Marseille, losing out there. We had in the Bundesliga, Mainz losing to Borussia Mönchengladbach 1-0. And in Primera División, Oviedo against Malaga. And Mallorca won that one. No, it was a draw. It was 0-0. So that is your football. And it's gone. Getting to another topic here. We've got a bit of skiing. A bit of skiing going on there. And old Vincent Kriechmeier of Austria. So shout out to all our Austrian friends there. Anton. Doing well here, the Austrians. Vincent Kriechmeier winning this one. It was a giant slalom there in Beaver Creek in Colorado in the US. Frederick Miller of Norway came in second, and Raphael Hassel came in third. So congratulations to the Austrians, doing well this season. Not good enough to beat old Marco though. Sorry about that, guys. That is your skiing. Then we got a bit of snooker as well. I'm just going quickly into the chat there. Matty, Vic should take notes about how to host. Matty, you're looking for trouble, man. Skiing, yes, we had the skiing, we got the cricket, and then we had the snooker. Yes, we had some snooker yesterday, and it was the quarterfinals of the UK Championships in the snooker. I'll read quickly through the results. Judd Trump beating Ding Junhui of China there 6-2. Pang Junzhu losing to Niall Robertson 4-6. Then we had Barry Hawkins losing to Mark Selby 2-6. And last but not least, Sean Murphy beating Zhang Anda 6-3. So that leads up to this one. This is the semi-final pairings, which will be today. It's Judd Trump against Neil Robertson, Mark Shelby against Sean Murphy. That is your semi-finals of the Snooker UK Championships. And the snooker's out of here. Then let's get into the NBA. There we go. Put up the results there of the NBA. Let me get in there. NBA. There you go. Let's go through them quickly. Ooh, old school battle here. Lakers losing to the Celtics 105-126. Jaylen Brown there with 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists for the Celtics. Good win there. Then we have the Heat losing to the Magic 105-106. Tight game there. The Battle of Florida. Franz Wagner with 32 points. Then we had the Nuggets beating the Hawks by 1 point, 134-133. And of course, my man, the Joker, 40 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists there for the Nuggets. We go on to the Spurs losing to the Cavaliers 117-130. Donovan Mitchell there for 28 points, 8 assists, and 3 steals. The Trailblazers losing to the Detroit Pistons 116-122. Cunningham there with 29 points, 9 assists, and 3 steals. We had the Jazz losing to the Knicks big time, 112-146. Brunson there with 33 points. The Hornets beating the Raptors 111-86. We had the Pacers beating the Bulls 120-105. Pascal Siakam, the Frenchman, with 36 points and 10 rebounds for the Pacers. The Suns losing to the Rockets 98-117. We had Kevin Durant there with 28 points, 8 assists, and 3 steals. No Sungun tonight. He's not on the bench, so he must have been rested for that game. The Clippers against the Grizzlies 98-107 for the Grizzlies. We had the 76ers beating the Bucks 116-101. And we had the Mavericks losing to the Oklahoma City Thunder 111-122. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander there with 33 points and 6 assists for your NBA. Let's get it out of here. And it's gone. Just checking the chat again quickly. Still Matty trying to look for some trouble, but never mind. And last but not least, of course, it is the NHL. Let's get in that one quickly. Yes, there we go. The Vicks Golden Knights win 3-0 against the Devils there. We got the Sabres losing to the Jets 1-4. We have the Sharks losing to the Stars 1-4. And we have the Mammoth beating the Canucks 4-1. 1-4 was definitely the result today in the NHL. And then last but not least, just finished a couple of minutes ago, it was the Capitals losing to the Mighty Ducks there. No, they're just the Ducks. There's only one Mighty, and that's the Stormers. Against the Capitals against the Ducks, 3-4 in overtime. And that's your NHL gone. That is the morning show, guys. But don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Always mucho importante. And don't forget to share the channel with some friends and family, man. And for everybody out there, don't forget to join Vic at 9, myself at 4. I'm almost done. Go have a drink of the white stuff. Otherwise, have a wonderful weekend. And if you can't make any of the rugby today, join me tomorrow morning for the Daily Sports Update Show. We'll get another dosage of paper tossing and running through the things very fastly. Very strongly, very good. But hey guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun today. Take care and be safe.